incredible performance. Let's give it up one more time. Now, in case you didn't know, these guys, world-class Broadway performers. Thank you for gracing our stage and delivering really mystic lyrics with such unbridled joy and enthusiasm. Please take a bow. Everyone, Bonnie Milligan, Eric Peterson, Fletcher Sheridan, and Bella Hicks. And of course, most importantly, a big huge thank you and a loving fucking middle finger to the writer and composer of all these songs, Chris Leonard. Where are you, my friend? Chris, stand up. You see me standing up in the front row? There he is. Middle finger. What is up, Hall H? Good morning. Diabolical universe, and now we get to start your day off right with the boys. Now, before we bring out the cast of this brilliant, insane show, I have a question for all of you. What do we think of season 4? I thought the same fucking thing. Today we got 13 of your favorites, including the man, the myth, the guy who probably wrote this introduction, Eric Kripke. Kripke, get your arms out here and introduce the cast how does it feel to be back at San Diego Comic-Con?
This is amazing. Last time we were here was 2019. The show hadn't even aired yet. No one knew who the fuck we were. And by the way, today is the 5-year anniversary of the pilot drop-in.
I remember running into you and the cast at the Entertainment Weekly photo shoot, and I was like, what the fuck is this?
Right, and again, you were like, I gotta get on that.
Yeah, I gotta get on this thing before it even aired. I knew. Look, Eric, would you do me a favor and help me bring out the amazing cast of this insane show of yours?
Hell yeah. All right, so first, we are going to hear it for your boys. Please introduce Jack Quaid! All right, let's welcome to the stage, Anthony Starr!
Let's do this!
Let's do this!
Comic-Con, what's up?
All right, let's see anything.
What?
We're over here.
They're over there. And there. And there. Is everyone in here or what?
Okay, let's get going. Have we we lost control already?
We're talking about capacity so far.
Okay. All right, let's get started with this shit.
Ricky, yes. From writing season 4 to directing, what was your favorite scene that you got to see come to life?
Good question.
Thank you.
I'm gonna say two. I'm gonna say the shifter fight in the finale, which because I got to direct it, and Aaron doing both sides of a fight and fighting himself, and that was awesome. And then taking Rob Benedict from Supernatural and having him eat his own ass 6 times.
A lot of times.
It was so good, and we had to make his butt. We had to make a perfect version of his butt, and then he had to eat his butt, and then cut, and then we moved the butt down, and then he had to eat his butt again, and then cut.
I have to say, I'm honored. I am so honored to be tied with a human centipede.
Right?
Truly. This
Right?
is the most
I
gratifying.
mean, if you know me, that's there's no higher compliment. Yeah.
Truly.
And we can still make eye contact with you. We can't make eye contact with Rob. Laz, where are you, man? There you are. Mother's Milk takes on a new managerial role this year. How did it feel to be kind of in charge of the boys this season?
Mother's Milk got a promotion. Only problem is that a promotion from Mother's Milk usually means another scene with Love Sausage. I can't get away from Love Sausage. So Mother's Milk didn't like the promotion too much, but Laz Alonso, I loved it.
Well, you did a killer job, I thought.
Thank you.
Aaron, this season for you, you got to be a part of the boys. But you also got to play a straight-up villain. Especially the season finale. How did it feel to literally play dueling roles?
I mean, my favorite co-star, by far, first and foremost. But also, it's interesting because people keep talking about the differences between Annie and the shifter, and obviously I worked hard to attain that, but at the same time, I'm like, oh, you guys think I'm acting well as a shifter? I'm acting really well as Annie, I feel like. There's a type cast going on. It would be the former, if anything. So I got to embrace who I really am. No, in all sincerity, it was so challenging, and I am that kind of person who likes to torture myself, and I really, the harder that I work, the more gratifying something feels, and it just kind of makes it even juicier when it's written as well as it was. And it was so much fun. I'm like, I don't know, that shifter part, and I feel so grateful for Crit P for even opening up that opportunity, because this show is a show where anything can literally happen. So when you're not at liberty to reveal any spoilers, I would say to people, just keep in mind that anything can happen. So to exist in this world and to have it exemplified through my character was just the most fun I've ever had. Yeah, just.
Well, you knocked it out of the park, and you knocked yourself out of the park, right? All right, speaking of villains.
We just met.
I know. My favorite person that we just met. Over the course of 4 seasons, what moment has shocked you the most when you opened up the script? Is there a baby in here?
I was a baby too.
I heard a baby.
There's a little boy here too.
Does that mean that there's probably also a mother in here?
Baby. Number 1 fan.
Panel for a child. What was the question?
Shocking moment. Most shocking moment you've ever read in the script?
Boy. I gotta be honest, I've done a lot of strange things in my career, but one of the strangest things was when I opened it and this human being in front of me, we get on great, so everything I'm gonna say is in context. No, but when he had breast milk ejecting.
Yes! Yes!
Relax. That's way too much enthusiasm. Just chill, bro. Chill. You'll have your moment, not with us. So, no, but that was
Got to me late. That hit me late, yeah.
It fell in late. No, but like that was the weirdest thing because it wasn't so much like like we've done some weird shit on the show. Admittedly, everyone's done weird shit, but it was the psychology behind it, and it was like it turned into a love scene. And it was like I remember like I don't know if Val remembers this.
Do I remember it?
Well, no, I know you remember it. I'm pretty sure you fucking remember it. But do you remember at the end of it, like, I don't know if you heard me, I was like, what the fuck are we doing?
I remember that, but I also, like, I have a very distinct memory of you taking almond milk straight to the eye for one shot. Do you remember that?
Thank God for almonds.
I'm glad it wasn't me.
Yeah, you took it.
But you know what?
It was the look of ecstasy on his face. That's what got me.
I consider it trauma, but you can call it what you want.
Were you on my lap when you said that? Cradling you on my lap when you were like, what the fuck are we doing?
Well, that was the weird thing as well, because then I had to breastfeed off you.
Yeah. The Eagles, actually, I had an indentation in my thigh from the eagle.
We were like adjusting around, and like poor old Val was going like, no, that really doesn't fucking work, Tony. And, but it was great. It was great. You're a legend, and it was great.
All right, I'm gonna reel this back in. Thank you, Anthony. Jackie Quaid.
What's up?
Oh man.
What's up, sir?
Jackie Quaid.
He calls me Jackie, and I love it.
Look, there's never a dull moment for you. I mean, the series started with your girlfriend exploding in your face.
Yeah.
So you've always had these kind of...
Yes, he just said you're welcome, okay? Why are you right behind me?
I endorse this message. He's a good boy. Leave him alone.
Yeah, no, he's been through a lot. Yeah, big time.
Yeah, big time. So you always have these kind of big moments. What do you feel every time you open a script? Because I feel like there is one kind of huge moment for you after another. What's it like opening a script for you and seeing these moments?
I mean, it's amazing, man. The material is so well written. You guys do such a great job. That scene with Robin in the beginning, I think, is so pivotal just because it just tells everyone what exactly this show is. It's like, oh, this is superheroes, but real fucked up. Just you know immediately what the tone is. But for this season, it was episode 5 where I had all those wonderful moments with Rosemary DeWitt and Simon Pegg and like all of those.
Huey, I mean, by the way, Jack in episode 5, like, give it up for that. Heartbreaking, beautiful.
Your check's in the mail.
Piece of work.
Your check's in the mail, sir.
Thank you.
No, just like, I'm just gonna gush about Simon Pegg for a second. He is my hero. Yes, he is! The perfect dad. And I gotta say,
So we can talk shit about him.
backstage I was talking mad shit about Simon Pegg, but here no. No, but like the fact that I got to say, you're my hero in a scene and not have to act was the best. So that's gonna go down as an all-timer for me, for sure.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. Claudia.
Yes.
Oh, Claudia.
Don't explode my head!
We'll see.
Don't explode my head!
I'm gonna explode your head if you keep talking.
Keep shouting, and someone's going to...
You're the only person I'm focusing on now.
Get up, Claudia.
All right, Claudia, look, the character arc for Victoria Newman has been unbelievable to watch. When you signed up for The Boys, I don't know, did Crypty give you an idea of what your overall storyline was going to be, or was it just a big surprise?
No. Totally, absolutely. He was like, we're really excited for this character. And I would like run into the rioters and they're like, we're really excited about Newman, we're really excited about this character. And I was like, yeah, she's a cool politician, yeah. And then I read the script, the courtroom scene,
Right, so, this is the season 2.
Oh, this is season 2.
Season 2,
yeah.
courtroom, and then the ending.
And then the ending.
Last one, yeah.
And then I found out I had superpowers. And
Sorry to interrupt. No warning? No warning?
No.
No, she sent me an email, and it, in all caps, once we released the script, in all caps, it was like, and I remember, it was like, holy fuck, I'm a soup?
I keep it above board, a professional. Yeah, so I didn't know. I was really in the dark, and I absolutely loved it.
I want to say that I sent you an email saying, holy fuck, I'm dead.
Eric gets a lot of holy fuck emails.
Eric keeps a lot of secrets.
Bro, you're the moderator. Just leave it about.
I know, I'm moderator. Tomer!
By the way, we have the same shoes.
Man, this season really tapped into Frenchie's vulnerable side. Can you tell us about walking that tight line between the badassness that is Frenchie and now this vulnerable side mixed with the humor that only you can bring to the show?
That was easy, you know, I'm vulnerable, I'm badass. But no, seriously, you know what? I mean, this is a big cast, and one of the things that I feel blessed about as an actor is having, first and foremost, one of the most amazing showrunners in the world right now, Eric Kripke. But then the amazing writers who just, you know, I think stretches each and every one of us every season, taking us to new limits, to explore new worlds for those characters. That's like a gift for an actor. It's like, you know, being in the best playground you could ever ask for. And then, you know, I don't know why I envisioned Rob Benedict's prosthetic ass. he plays Splinter Cell. I just had a vision of what badass is all about. Me and Karen opening that sauna door. I don't know, so Eric, I'm post-traumatic and I need help. If it answers the question.
You did a fabulous job.
Amazing job.
Chase Crawford! And the Deep had it all this season. Great fight sequence, good time with Sage and a bloomin' onion. Romantic relationship with our favorite octopus, Ambrosius.
I love her.
How did this season explore new depths of the deep?
I see what you did there.
I think so.
I got you.
I worked on that all.
The bloomin' onion was weird, wasn't it? It was awesome.
Tasty.
It was, yeah, it was very weird. And Ambrosius was so sad. No, it was great. I mean, I think the fight scene though that we had was kind of one of my favorite things. They finally threw me in there. You know, I was like therapist office, like complaining about fish, and then finally a stunt sequence. Yeah, and I have a whole new respect for what those guys do. So that was a lot of fun. Got my ass kicked at the end.
We love a full circle
was
moment.
nice. Yeah. But the Deep went dark. I like the storyline. It was my favorite season's arc for the Deep ever. So it was awesome to kind of break bad a little bit and see a darker side to him. And Ambrosius is no more. I remember when Kripke was like, "Have you seen my octopus teacher?" And I was like, "I have." But why do I feel like we saw different versions of it? And no, it's like my favorite storyline ever. I loved it. So yeah, I had an absolute blast. This was my favorite arc ever. It was great.
Jesse. First off, Jesse's performance. This was a huge season for A-Train. You got to film it. I believe San Diego's own anchorman himself, Will Ferrell. Right? Switch sides, actually had a fight scene. How was preparing for this season different from the past seasons?
Oh man, well shout out to Will Ferrell, he was freaking awesome. He was awesome. Like we had such a tough day weather-wise that day, and he came in, he was such a pro. He was so awesome to work with. Like, I mean, that was a dream come true for me. So like, seeing A-Train be able to turn things around and confront characters in a new way was actually like really nice for me. You know, me and the Deep have been bros since the beginning of this thing, and then all of a sudden, I hate him and I'm taking pictures of him, you know what I mean? It was a really interesting,
You guys always hated each other.
Yeah,
Like, what do you mean? They were bros.
we pretended to
Remember
be
you
bros.
put like lipstick on the inflatable dolphin that he was complaining about in season 1? It was like always.
There's always been some beef there.
Ton of bullshit.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. But honestly though, it was refreshing, you know? It was very refreshing, and I thank Eric for the tedious work that he put in creating that arc, and the way that we were able to sort of turn him around and show some other colors to him. It was really an honor.
Nice. It's fun to watch.
Thank you, man.
She speaks.
She's
Finally got to hear Karen's voice out loud. What was it like for you? Because I'm sure Crippy didn't tell you in advance. What was it like for you opening the script and seeing
No,
some fucking lines? No?
you're completely right. He did not tell me that was happening, and I was like, holy fuck, I speak!
It's taking to learn your lines.
I know. That's been the joke. I had lines, guys. I had lines. But I just loved how it was written. I think, you know, it came from like a guttural place, and I also love Gen V, and so having that like scene with Asa and Maddie was amazing. Sadly, they're evil, but yeah, I'm just excited to see where it goes season 5. I have no idea. We'll see. What if she's like a chatterbox?
Karen, you actually spoke before that scene. It was a mistake. We shot the Splinter Cell scene in the sauna, opening the door. They didn't want to show us what's inside. It's a surprise. And we do the first take and we open the door. And she's in character. She goes, oh shit!
First take, yeah. No, that was alarming. Again, I need therapy, Crispy, like I do.
You have a lovely voice.
Thank you.
You're beautiful
Oh
too.
my God, thank you so much. You're such a sweet heckler.
Valerie!
Halloween.
First off, welcome. God damn it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Firecracker. Man, Firecracker. She had a very, very, very different relationship with Homelander. What did you think when you first read the scripts, and what's it like embracing a character that I feel like it's the polar opposite of who you are?
Thank you for
You're
saying
welcome.
that right off the bat.
Tread carefully.
Think carefully about that. I mean, I love playing a villain. I was so excited to play a villain. And she is the absolute worst in every conceivable way. And so incredibly loud. Look how awful she is. And it was so much fun because it's also, she's a clown in a way that I've never had the opportunity to play. We really do get to stretch ourselves so much, and I felt like I got to stretch myself in every possible direction with Firecracker because she can turn on a dime and be whatever the person in the room needs her to be. And which meant I felt like I got to play a multitude of characters, and they're all horrifying. And in terms of the relationship, yeah, even that one. That one's like the
Slow
most.
your roll, lady.
My favorite thing about the dynamic with Homelander that I felt really strongly about is the fact that she's not afraid of him. She absolutely should be. She's really wrong about that, but her devotion to him is so sincere and it runs so deep that she.
Well, we know how deep it is.
She truly can walk into the lion's den and think that you know, she can just cuddle the lion. Yeah, which I think is what makes it.
Just keep it.
But I think that's the dynamic in that scene too, and what like sort of gives the vulnerability to it is like it's disarming for somebody not to be
That's why it's so
afraid, right?
That's why it's so weird.
It's genuine, disturbing love. It's not devotion. It's servitude. It's a love scene.
Which is why I feel like it's the weirdest thing I've ever done.
And the least sexual, most explicit love
But
scene.
I gotta say, like the two new girls that came on the show, like, give it up. It's already established. established, and like we all know each other and we get on really well. But these guys came in, they slotted in like you not so much. We literally just met. I didn't even see him. No, we just met. We had the same shoes. So, but these guys really came in. It's always a lottery who's going to come in, and these guys came in. Keep it moving.
Shut up, basically.
Okay, I apologize.
Okay, which means
great. Hey!
No, it's good. Anthony's leading me right to my next question for Susan.
What's up?
Now, you've done what almost no character has ever done in the history of The Boys. Sage has managed to control Homelander. How does that feel?
Delightful, scary, delicious. That's one of my favorite words too. I think what's so fun about the writing is that we found Sage in a place where she's completely disinterested. She knows everything, right? Or she's the smartest person, so she can do a lot with what she does know. And I think that sets her up to encounter this one-of-a-kind, most physically powerful person in the world, and then it opens a door that was so deeply unlikely to open. And that's just a delicious thing to get to play, possibility, and always being like walking the tightrope of what could happen, and always feeling like something's right. That's something that I don't have in my life. I am panicked and struggling all the time. So it's really such a delicious thing to get to play, and it's deeply, deeply cathartic.
Well, it was a delicious thing to watch. I will say that.
Absolutely. Just both of you.
Keep it moving, bro. Keep it moving. JDM, keep it moving.
Thank you so much. All right, Crypty. Talking to Susan, we get a little bit of an idea of Sage and Shiz. What made you make the decision, dare I say, to make the whole season kind of a big game to Sage?
I mean, a couple of things. It's a big part of her character, right? Because like, she was never listened to as a kid, and so just the idea that she can change things on a global scale.
Finally,
just to have people listen to her, to just see if all the theories that she's always been having could be real, is like true to the character. And then I get the weirdest references and inspirations, and like, so in the movie Trading Places, yeah, deep cut. The movie Trading Places, they go through the whole movie, and then the old guys at the end, it's Ralph Bellamy and Don Amici, and it's all done, and it's for $1. And that's just awesome to me, that you could do something so big for nothing. And I'm gonna keep it moving, please. There's a screen that shows up, keep it moving, asshole. And
Can we not put Keep It Moving up?
No.
Boss, okay?
No, that is hey, keep it moving.
What was it like bringing Black Noir back in this new, improved way this season and letting us all see that handsome mug of yours for the first time?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, man.
It was amazing. When I got this role, the first thing I heard was, "Hey, this character doesn't speak. You'll never see his face." And I committed to that, and I threw myself in wholeheartedly. And then when he dies, and I got the chance to come back, it was. I love superheroes. Superheroes mean so much to me, and I've always wanted to be a part of a great story and a great show. And now to have my face associated as part of it is like, it's really special. It's a dream come true in a lot of ways, and it makes me emotional talking about it, And I'm also really happy I got to do some scenes with my bro. Great time.
Look, I gotta say, this, from my point of view, working on this show was one of the thrills of my life. This, seriously, like Aaron just laughs in my face. A group of professionals such as these, the creme de la creme. In saying that, and being truthful. I want to bring out a clip for the world to see for the very first fucking time. But a reminder for those of you whose first rodeo it may be, no photography, recording of the screen. Cool?
Yeah!
Awesome. Hold on.